Tips on how and when to tuck in your shirts.
Oh, yeah. There's rules to this, people.
Rules, I say.
But first off, it's all about making sure you create that really nice silhouette. It's not really about how your body looks. It's about how your body looks in your clothes. And so you should have things that fit you the proper way, so when you go to tuck your shirt in, it's not coming out all over the place. But let's talk about what shirts you should tuck in, what shirts you should not tuck in, then when you are going to tuck, how you're going to tuck it in. See, it's all a process. All right, number one, here we go. What to tuck in, all right? You're going to tuck in, obviously, things like your undershirt has to be tucked in, all right? That's definitely, and then some of the polo shirts that are made that don't have a nice hem on the bottom of them, you're going to want to tuck that in so that that belt line will come across there, and that gives you a nice little silhouette of your body. It's not billowing too much, and it fits you. It looks perfect, okay? Those are the things that you will want to tuck in. You will not want to tuck in anything that's loud print. Loud print shirts, you don't tuck those in. Maybe you like to wear the big Hawaiian print shirts or the big Tommy Bahama type shirts. You don't tuck those in ever. Then again, those are made for bigger men, and bigger men don't usually tuck shirts in. You're also not going to tuck in certain polos that have a nice hem around the bottom because you want that. It's made for you to leave that out. So now you know what to tuck and what not to tuck, right? So we're not tucking in big loud shirts, hockey jerseys, Hawaiian shirts, that kind of thing. We are tucking in undershirts and polo shirts and your dress shirts, right? All right, so how do you tuck it in? First thing is the standard, all right? It's called the old trouser tuck.
Trouser tuck.
Right? It's pretty simple. I'm working the old simple trouser tuck here today. Just take the shirt, tuck it into the trousers, and keep it moving, all right? Nothing serious. Nothing to see here, people. Just keep it moving. All right. So that's standard, and everyone does that, all right? But that's where you'll get the issues with things starting to bunch up on you a little bit with your undershirt. So then what do? You go old school. You go with your grandfather. Oh, right? You tuck the undershirt into the underwear. Oh. That way it is not coming out.
Not coming out.
You know about that? Yes, you take the undershirt and the undershirt only. The dress shirt does not go into the underwear. But the undershirt goes into the underwear. That way, when that does possibly start to ride up and come out, it's not going to interfere with the shirt on the outside and your jacket and your pants.
My daddy does that.
He does? Does he still do it?
He still does.
Because there are men that have been doing this and they refuse to stop because it works. So they stay with it. Now, if that doesn't work, there is a crazy old school. It's so old school I couldn't find a picture of it, but I can sort of illustrate. So, it's like suspenders and a garter belt together. You ever seen this before?
Yeah.
So it actually goes down here. If you can look at me, Bob. It goes down here. You'll put the garters on your socks.
Yeah.
And then that goes all the way up to your undershirt. And that makes sure that that shirt stays down. I mean, it is down.
It is not going
right, it's not coming up. There's nothing it can do to come up. If you want to go that far, please do that and send me a picture. I'm not going to make fun of you. I just want to know how that science works.
Doing that.
I just want to know how that science actually works.
Who sells these things?
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to find. You have to go to a special male's haberdashery shop and find these items, but you can still find them out there.
What are they called again?
The elastic garter belt. It's like an elastic belt garter, also with like it's like suspenders as well. And it's right down here on your socks. It goes around your leg, comes all the way up here, and keeps that undershirt down.
Yeah, down.
And as someone on the course says, keep your socks up, too.
Whoa!
That's how you handle that. Find out more information, go to GoodDaySacramento.com. Click on Show Info for today's date, and man up for making sure your proper shirt is tucked in and you're looking good all the time.
It keeps it what?
Huh?
It keeps it what?
Keeps it in. It's down.
Down.
More Good Day after this.